Hello， 大家好，这里是严老师。Hello everyone， 马上就有 A level 的考试了，你感觉怎么样？ So, what's up you? How are you? How's your preparation on Tuesday's A level exam? Alright, 今天我们就是一个考前冲刺的大动作。So today we're just going to do a A-level masterclass, a pre-exam, a final preparation, final of the final. So follow me, pay attention. Right, so on Tuesday, your exam will be paper 1, listening, reading, and translation for 40% of the qualification, 80 marks in total. Well, if you're going to do the exam in 2 days, I assume you already know what you need to do for each part. So just some 考试技巧. Listening, always take notes to predict what you may hear. Understand the English meaning of the questions, because the questions are all in Chinese characters. So what you may want to do is quickly translate in your head, because you don't really have time to note down all the translation. And then predict what you may hear, write down pinyin. And if any words you're not sure, you can kind of guess the pinyin of that word from the part of the character. For example, the whole character is formed by 2 parts. One part you know and another part you don't know. So the pronunciation probably very similar to the part that you know. There's a big chance. And then note it down. And later on, you may hear the full sentence include the word that you don't know. But if you know the rest of the sentence, and then you'll be able to figure out what is the what's the pinyin of the words that you don't know. And then listen to the sentences, locate the answer in the sentence, write in English or pinyin first. It depends on your habit, which one's easier for you. And then write in characters. And when you finish everything, you always check if your character they are neat and accurate. Okay, for the reading 就是太容易了. It's too easy reading. You basically just copy. Anyone can do the reading. So always read the questions first and then go back to locate the answer in the context. Copy, but don't copy too much. Don't copy everything, the full sentence. Only copy the part that you know for the answer. And read the full sentence, because sometimes it's a tricky question. The answer might be in the end of the sentence. You always read the whole context and read the whole sentence. Okay. And I predicted some, not exact questions, but some topics may occur in your listening and reading. And then now I'll quickly go through them to see if you know them. So knowing those topics is very, very important, because it doesn't matter what listening or reading piece you got. Well, if you've already know some of the topics, so which means some questions you've already know the answer. Okay, 好 Theme 1 当代华人社会的变迁 Sub-theme 1 家庭 family. So 三代同堂 421 家庭结构. So 3 generation living in the same house. And the 4-to-1 family structure. 父母与祖父母的代沟. So when you're all living in the same house, and 代沟 the aging gap, generation gap will occur in parents, grandparents, parents and their children. And 计划生育政策, the family planning policy. And then 二胎三胎政策, the 2 children, 3 children policy. And then you need to know 年轻人不想要孩子. Nowadays the young people don't really want the one child, 2 children or 3 children. And 丁克 a group of people who has double income, but don't want children. 压力大 lots of pressure for the young people nowadays. 生活成本高和教育成本高 living cost is very high and the education cost is very high. So then 人口老龄化 aging issue 养老方式的 ways to retire and then the older people go to the university 老年人的养老现状 So nowadays in Chinese society the old people their situation. Then for subtheme 2 教育与工作 education and work you have 中国的教育制度的education system 上学难读书难压力大和补课班 Why study in China is for some students are very hard, lots of pressure and going to extra curriculum class. And then you need to know some about 学校生活青春期的烦恼和与父母的代沟 It could be talking about the school life, the puberty issues and the issues between parents. And then 留学生活 So some parents decide to send their children to go to abroad to study. And then it linked to 中英交流 China and the UK's communication. When we talk about work 职场生活早九晚五加班和裸辞 So the young people facing a lot of pressure graduate from uni. It was hard to find a job once they found a job and what their life field is like. And then they work from 9 to 5 and work extra hour and then quit their job. Because of too much pressure 工作与生活的平衡 So why some people couldn't have a balance have a work and life balance So they decide to leave the big city like Beijing, Shanghai and then to set up their own business to go back to their hometown to start their own business. 生活成本高 because in the big city lots of pressure, the living cost is very high. However, when you return to the small town and then there are a lot of issues as well. So 困境。And then theme 2, you have 中国文化 the traditional Chinese culture, you have all the festivals. You need to know what all these festivals are about and then what people eat, what people do, and then the culture behind it. So that, for example, if it's about Chinese New Year and asking what do Chinese people eat, well, that's just an example. I assume the question wouldn't be so easy. So even if you didn't listen anything or read anything, you would know the Chinese people eat dumplings. 好 So 春节也是中国新年的 Chinese New Year Spring Festival and people 包饺子 to make dumplings. 团圆饭 a reunion meal and 给红包 give children red envelope. 舞龙舞狮 dragon dance and lion dance. And 端午节爱国诗人屈原 So where this 端午节 is about what this 端午节 is about Dragon Boat Festival it's about the屈原 and then people eat 粽子 and 赛龙舟 the dragon boat competition boat racing. And 中秋节 made autumn festival and people eat mooncake to appreciate the moon. 嫦娥和后羿 if you're not sure the story, go Google it. And then reunion with the family. And 清明节人们去扫墓 to go to the graveyard and to visit their ancestor 去吃青团。清明节曾经也叫寒食节，也叫 cold food festival. 重视家庭 So Chinese people value the family and value the tradition. 传统节日和现代观念 and then it could be nowadays and then the traditional festivals not as it used to be and then with the modern ideas 传统节日在当今社会的变化 what has changed. And then theme 2 you also have 文化活动 include 电影、电视、音乐和阅读 movie, TV, music and reading. Some actor and actress in China 成龙、章子怡 and famous director 张艺谋和李安。中国电影走向世界 It could be the movie go to the stage of the world and how to attract the foreign audience 吸引外国观众。还有看电视剧，年轻人看很多电视剧 to watch a lot of TV shows and become couch potato 沙发土豆。还有音乐。最近很流行的 So recently very popular 中国好声音 The Voice of China and 我是歌手 I'm the singer and 阅读 reading why young people read less and less and then 电子书 electronic book. 好 Then you have theme 3 演变中的华人社会通讯与科技 communication and technology. You have 网络直播, the live streaming 网红直播带货 to selling stuff in their live streaming. 新东方董宇辉 You have the social media 抖音 TikTok 微信 WeChat 微信红包 sending red envelope in 微信 and 支付宝阿里 Pay. And you also have the high technologies in China nowadays. For example, 刷脸支付 to pay with scan your face to pay 个人隐私 your own private information. It's now safe online. 无人驾驶无人机带电脑上学在学校用手机 Those are all the reading or listening topics we occurred before in this sub-theme. Students nowadays the technology develop very fast and students bring computer to school or phone to school. Different people have different opinions towards it. And then 快递 in China, AI 机器人 robot 智能手机 smartphone. And we also mentioned 新冠 those are new topics. The pandemic 上网课 students couldn't go out to stay at home to having the online lesson. And 宅经济 people ordering online because they couldn't go outside the lockdown. And Taobao is a very famous platform that people go shopping 消费国货。And then nowadays, white people 年轻人更喜欢国货，还有或者是年轻人买名牌的产品的 famous big brand product. And then sub-theme 2, you have 经济与环境。So we talked about with the development of the society, and then the environment protection is also a very important issue and hot topic. 绿色生活的 green living 回收 recycle 和中国前几年的垃圾回收制度，干垃圾、湿垃圾。经济快速发展对环境的影响的 impact on the environment. For example, 塑料袋的 plastic bag, 工厂的污水，绿色出行，新能源电车 So that's another very hot topic. So the new energy electronic cars, 快时尚对环境的影响的 fast fashion's impact on the environment. Also we could be a hot topic 快餐 and delivery. Delivery using a lot of the plastic bags and the box. 节约用水 to save the water, electricity, and then to plant more trees to protect the environment. And then you have Theme 4 1978年改革开放对中国的影响 Sub-theme 1 变革 We talked about 贫富差距 The rich and poor gap 超级大都市 Super big city 城市移民 Immigration So you need to know what is 改革开放 Who is 邓小平 And then which part of the country started to reform and opening first is 沿海地区 And then slogan 先富带后富 And then recent years we also got 西部大开发什么是计划经济什么是市场经济还有超级大都市城乡的差距 The gap between the city and the countryside 什么是一线城市 What is the tier 1 cities 包括北上广深北京上海广东深圳 And then 农民工和留守儿童等等这些问题还有一些贫困大学生他们的奖学金和助学金的区别超级大都市And then people living in those super big cities, they need to 买房户口 their life and work, what is like. And then the young people in the big city because it's close to the A-level students. So what is like? And 北漂什么是北漂还有一些选择 You choose to stay in the big city and then you have the advantage of having more job opportunities and earning more money. Or you go back home to 创业 Or you choose a different city like 成都还有城市移民和高铁之间的关系好最后你还有中英关系中英关系包括中国与英国的贸易文化和教育的交流business cooperation and 市场 market 包括脱欧也是一个可能的比较热的话题经济特区贸易伙伴你还需要知道这些人是谁习近平卡梅伦和苏纳克还有文化的差异中英文化的差异比如说中国人喜欢喝热水吃冷食还有中国菜的礼仪在文化的交流呢比如说音乐的交流还有中国的学生来英国和英国的学生去中国去夏令营还有英国的私校在中国开分校很受欢迎以及为什么中国学生喜欢来英国留学获得洋文凭海归成为海归以后有一些找工作的优势 好，最后你还可以去specification 里面找到这个 grammar list to go through 这些 grammar 作为你的最后的准备 final preparation. So in the end, I hope everyone will have a very, very good result. I'm fighting everyone, you can do this. This resource is free on my Tesla account. Please do download.